All right, Christian, man, first off, the picture of you and the dog.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you signing a baby. It's pretty good marketing.
Yeah, well, we had the Humane Society came down to our stadium, and had like an adoption thing going on, and they let us check out some of the dogs, and we kind of helped promote it for them and get it going, and it paid off. I think like 150 dogs or cats or something got adopted, so it was cool, man.
So are you a dog guy yourself, or?
Yeah, I like dog. I don't have one. I mean, we don't, with our schedule and the travel, we can't really have a pet. It's kind of tough, but yeah, I'm a fan of dogs.
And how about signing the baby? That was pretty awesome and pretty unique too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. People like it I don't know. They want us to do it for some reason, and it's definitely unique. Can't say I've done that before, but you see something new every day.
Back in 2010, when you signed, your signing bonus is over for $1 million. You're coming out of high school. Just looking back, what was your reaction, just as an individual, getting all this money, being such a young person, individual?
Yeah, it's definitely different, because one day you're in high school and you're like any other kid, and you play baseball and you're trying to get drafted to play pro ball, and then the next day you wake up, you're drafted, and you've got all this money coming your way, and honestly, it didn't feel any different for me. It was a cool feeling, but it didn't change me or make me feel any different than I had before, which I think is a good thing. And getting drafted in itself was kind of a cool experience and something that was surreal and took kind of a while to set in.
Now, did your lifestyle change much? I know you said it didn't change you as a person, but
yeah.
In terms of I don't know, cars, anything like that, because again,
no, I mean, it stayed the same. You go and you're playing in the minor leagues and stuff, and you're one of the guys, and you're doing the same thing that everybody else is. You're on those bus rides, you're playing in the same stadiums as everybody else, and none of that means anything at that point. Where you're drafted, how much money you got, doesn't mean that you're going to play in the big leagues or that you're going to do well in pro ball. It makes the minor leagues a little bit easier, because I mean you're able to take care of yourself, and guys down there sometimes it's tough. I mean, you don't make a whole lot of money, and for some guys it's really hard to make ends meet. So in that aspect, it helps out a little bit, but it doesn't change you.
And all those things combined, did that kind of make you stay humble during that time?
Yeah, we had a good group of friends. A lot of those guys are actually in the big leagues now. Ozuna and JT. I've been roommates with JT since our very first days in pro ball in the GCL. So we've been buddies for a long time, and you just hold each other accountable and stuff like that. And that's just not really the kind of people we are anyway, to let that kind of stuff change you, which is good.
And then when you were 21 years old, you were promoted to the major leagues. So that was kind of another big thing that doesn't really happen to too many people.
Yeah.
How did you handle that? Because again, here you are, 21 years old, have all this money, you're in Miami,
right.
City of bright lights and partying and music and girls and everything,
Yeah, it's different. I'd say going to the big leagues is a lot bigger change in your life than getting drafted and all that. I mean, everything changes. You're in the spotlight more. You're on a big stage every night. Everything you do is kind of you gotta watch everything you do. It's magnified, and people want to be around, and sometimes for the wrong reasons, and you got to realize that. And it takes some getting used to, and fortunately, I had some good people around me and kind of helped me out and helped me along.
All that stuff being said, like even right now, so during the off season, you signed that huge contract, and again, it's you, it's Giancarlo Stanton, it's Miami. How do you not give in to any of those temptations of I guess that type of party lifestyle that Miami offers?
It's being smart about it, and kind of just understanding everything that goes on around you, and kind of just hanging around Stanton, and me and him are pretty good buddies, and he's kind of helped me along throughout the way, and we talk about stuff all the time, and I think if you go about it that way, then you can kind of control it a little bit more and not really let it affect you.
That reminds me of the one time I was talking to Chris Archer, and he said to me, every time you go to all these different cities, New York City sounds awesome, sounds great, you want to do all these different things, but this is a business trip.
Right.
So.
Right. I mean, it's not all about having fun. I mean, it's about winning games and doing well on the field. It's not always about, going out and partying and all that. And that helps. When you realize that, hey, look, it's this business. We're coming here to win, and it makes it easier to kind of just put things in perspective and focus on what you need to do.
So from that draft day, have you kind of just taken things in stride? Because again, everything's happened like pretty quickly for yourself.
Yeah, thinking back to that time to right now, of all the stuff that's happened in 5 years it's actually unbelievable if you think about it. To go from being drafted still in high school, I still had 3 days of high school left from being drafted, to today, we're about to sitting here talking to you in Yankee Stadium. It's weird, and I don't take any of it for granted by any means. It's been one hell of a journey so far, and it's kind of cool looking back on it and realizing all the stuff that went into it, and hopefully all the stuff that's still to come.
Being here at Yankee Stadium for the first time, you got a chance to check out Monument Park.
Mm-hmm.
What was that experience like for you?
It was pretty cool. I mean, I grew up watching the Yankees a lot. I was a young kid when they were always winning the World Series and stuff, so I kind of learned baseball through watching the playoffs and watching the Yankees win all those World Series and stuff. So kind of coming here and getting to take it all in, it's pretty cool. I've never been to this stadium before. It's the first time. I went to the old one time just as a fan to watch a game when I was in middle school, I think. And it's pretty cool, and something that I was looking forward to.
So does the awnings and everything like that, you're kind of bringing flashbacks from that time when you were at the old Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, it looks similar. I mean, the only time I've ever seen this stadium is on TV.